This is Three Honeys Podcast, where the sweetness of friendship takes center stage.
Welcome to Three Honeys Podcast. This is our very first episode, and we are your lovely hosts. I am Brittany.
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Sheila.
Hey, honeys.
Hey, honeys.
So today we are going to be talking about love and lust.
Ooh, baby.
How y'all want to start this off? Because we all have some stories about the loving and the lusting.
We sure do.
What would you say your definition of love and lust is?
So my definition of love and lust is just having like a safe space with somebody and just feeling like that you're kind of growing and glowing with that person versus just feeling like stagnant and gloomy and lonely in a relationship, basically.
Yeah.
And I would say my definition of lust is always like just the physical attraction that I have with a person versus, you know, what their mind is like. So I don't know, like lusting for me is like, I know that this not gonna go but so far. So it's like I just want to hit it and quit it real quick. Like it's no strings attached. So it's like I don't really put too much effort into it. Mm-hmm. I guess that's what I should say.
Okay. But tell us more. Like, let's go into a situation where you was lusting.
Honestly, yo, I feel like a lot of my relationships, I was lusting in them because I didn't really know like what I wanted from the person. I just kind of like went off of the whole thrill of like whatever they was doing for me. Like I didn't really, and then like again the physical attraction, like they look good, but half of the time bird brain. Bird brain.
Not
so
the bird brain.
I'm just, you know, I'm just floating through like, okay, one day, you know, this is going to make sense. But right now I'm just kind of like going with the flow. But again, it never ended in any way good. Like for me, it always made me feel like I still was like alone. Like I wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled in that relationship or in that situationship.
Yeah.
But how about you, Britt?
Baby, love and lust. Well, I have kind of like an old school definition of love. I go by the Bible where they say love is patient, love is kind, you know, that whole scripture, because I really believe that. But have I ever experienced that? No, not in the intimate relationship. As far as lust,
Baby.
baby, I was lusting hard. Okay. But you know what? I feel like it's a little bit of both for me in my relationships because I was the one giving the love.
Right.
I was loving them down.
Right.
Okay. Loving them down to the socks. But
To the side.
to the socks with the holes in them and everything. But it was never being reciprocated back to me.
Right.
And then, yes, the sex was good. Yes, you look good. Okay. Listen, you might have been financially giving, you know, giving me material things, but that emotional connection, it was never there.
Right.
So I would say lust for me is just that passionate connection, that passionate attraction. It's like just the thought of that person overwhelms you and takes over. You be like, oh my God, I want to get married tomorrow.
Right.
No, you don't.
And
No, you don't. Get out of there. Get out of the Lulu land.
Yes.
You okay?
Sorry, guys. I'm under the weather.
Yes, Tasha's under the weather today, but she still, you know, showed up.
Sure.
She's a trooper.
I'm hanging in there.
What about you, Tash? Like, what's your definition of love and lust?
Well, my definition of love is basically more intentional in a relationship, feeling safe emotionally, physically, a safe space to be myself authentically. That's just a basic for me for love. And far as lust, it's just sex.
That's it.
It's just sex. Basically, y'all hit it on the nose. You look good. That's it. Just sex.
Yes.
Like, oh, I want to take you there because you look good.
Right.
But That's basically my definition of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it even gets to that point, because sometimes it's just like intoxicating just to see the person. It could be a coworker, it could be the postman, whoever. You be like, damn, every time I get around this person, get a little moist, you know, a little moist.
I gotta see. I want to
You
see.
be wanting to, but you don't always let it tempt you. But when you do, that's when you those entanglements.
You met the situationships.
That part.
Because then you built this story in your mind, and I had a habit of doing it. When the person tell me like, listen, I don't want nothing, I'm not looking for nothing, then you just be like, oh, okay. But we still do all the stuff. We go out, get flued out, get gifts and birthdays and all that. Yeah. And then you be like, you just develop this, oh, we in a relationship. No, you're not. You're not. That man told you
a
couple months ago that I'm not emotionally there, but then in your head, like, well, we doing all of this stuff.
You made up your own story.
Scenario. We go together.
We go together
real
because
bad.
You be going off of, I met his mom, I met his family.
Girl.
We did this. We went to look for houses. Man, I guarantee you're not going to live there.
Right. Whole time. You just invest in everything into this person. And
Yeah. So love and I feel like, first of all, shout out to the Muslims in Philly. Because it is Ramadan now. Okay. Because during this time in Philly, we see a lot of men and women covered, right? And to be honest, for me, that might be the only time I see a little modesty in Philly during Ramadan. But it's a beautiful thing. It's the energy that it carries. And you know, we're drawn to it. We always talk about how beautiful everybody looks. And the energy that it carries is like royal. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that brings me to the question. Do you feel like how you show up, how you present yourself takes or affects the type of guys you attract as far as love and lust? Because sometimes a lot of people debate, oh, well, I'm a woman, I should be able to wear whatever I want. Right. That shouldn't determine, you know, how a guy treats me. But as we see and as we know,
it does.
When that body is covered up, it's a different type of man trying to talk to you.
Because they trying to really get to know you besides what they see. It's not surface level.
There you go.
So it was like, oh, look, she's modest. Okay, so maybe let me really get to know her. She's not out here, you know, showing a boob and butt cheeks hanging out. And I mean, if that's what you want to do.
But if she is, right.
That's what you do.
Because women who dress like that find good men too.
Right. They do.
So I don't know. What's your take on that?
I feel like, honestly, at the end of the day, I mean, a woman should be able to dress however they choose, but in the same token, I was just raised to just kind of be more covered with myself, like just be more modest, because I feel like it does give off like the wrong attention. And, you know, you'll be surprised. You might actually meet a nice guy and then he'll change you to be more modest, like because he feels though like you're mine. So like, I don't want you to show everybody this. But like when you're single, I feel like that's your choice. If you want to wear what you want to wear, but however, like if you in a relationship, then maybe you should just carry yourself a little different. Like, cause I feel like it's not for everybody. Like to see your camel toe.
Hello.
Like, why is everybody camel toe? Like, and I do like love and respect the modesty that Muslims, like, you know, how they carry themselves, because I feel like regardless, any religion, everybody should have those principles. Right. But I do like love like the beauty that it brings out, because a lot of times people don't pay attention to those features. So I respect it, but I wish that more females would respect themselves when it comes to that part of it, because at the end of the day, like Islam is not just a religion to me. Like it's more of a lifestyle. Like it's who you are and what you represent, you know. So regardless of what, I mean, I think you should still kind of No, that's just my opinion. But
Yeah. I feel like it's a thin line. Like, you can be very sexy, come off very appealing to men, but just keep it classy.
that's all.
You know,
That's
keep it
that's all.
classy.
Demore.
Demure, very demure. Yes.
All right. So, how do you ladies know when it's time to like walk away from a situation, whether it's like being in love or in lust? Like, what's your like red flag type of thing that you would say would give you signs?
I would say for me, if I have to like tiptoe how I feel, if I'm not able to like express myself, like I'm basically holding back because of the way you feel. And I see that I noticed that I did that a lot in my, I guess, situationships. So it'd be like, that means I'm not comfortable with this person to express how I feel, or I feel like I gotta downplay how I feel just to, how can I say it?
Like, you dimming your light to make them feel good or make them feel better.
In a way, yeah. But I don't know. How you feel about it?
Well, I know it's time to walk away when I don't have anything else to say. When I become that brick wall and can't nothing penetrate it, I don't care about the sex. I don't care about the money. I don't care about your mama. I don't care. You in the hospital. I don't care. I'm out.
Not the hospital.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's cool.
Because it takes me a long time to get there.
Right.
Like, I didn't let shit slide. You know, I tried to talk to you about it. I've expressed how I felt about whatever the issues are. I've gone above and beyond. So once I get to the point where I shut down, it's time for me to go.
That's it.
Well, for me, I feel like when I start getting like easily annoyed with a person to the point where it's like, I don't even want to be around them. It's sad because it's like sometimes I feel like I can't turn it off. Like, even when it comes down to like, say we done been in this place so many times, but it's like at this place now, I'm like, I don't even, like you said, I don't even have anything else to say to you. Like,
Nothing.
it's nothing else that you can say. It's nothing else you can do. And then honestly, probably about that time, we didn't went through this so many times, and like at the time you weren't listening. You didn't want to hear me out. And my problem is I want instant gratification. Tomorrow you should be in there washing the dishes, cooking, clean, like, cause what, like, I just want to know, like, why does it take so long for guys to just do these things if they know this is things that you want? And especially us for women, we're always giving, like, it don't matter what it is, like, we'll make shit happen. And it's like, I just be feeling like sometimes, I don't know if it's because a guy is just not that into you, or he just don't want to do it, or he just, you know, I don't know, like he don't want to change, like, but I feel like it just shouldn't take that long, like to do things that you know you should be doing. Because, for instance, if you're in your own place, who else gonna do it? Who else gonna cook? Who else gonna clean? Like, you know, so yeah.
I think it's fear of change. It could be insecurities. It can be, it's so many things. Like, trying to understand a man.
It's frustrating.
They say our book is big. I'm like,
Their book is huge.
Enormous. Okay. It's like they're so simple but complicated at the same time. But it's like, when you find that person that you're willing to understand, and they're willing to understand you and flow, like with the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, then that just turns out a lot better than trying to fight and you know, that pull and tug of war almost. It's like, sir, you can go ahead, because I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you.
Not at all. It's too much energy.
Too much.
It's too much energy.
Too much.
Unnecessary energy.
I found myself saying that to guys when I meet them, like, don't waste my time.
Please don't.
Don't waste my time. Whether it's love or lust. Because if it's lust, make it worth my while,
Listen.
damn it. But if it's love or whatever
Baby,
you
they
think
gonna
it
try it anyway.
Right. They gonna find some way to maneuver it in here. Like,
Let me just see. They said I gotta see.
right.
I gotta see.
I can't
Because I
stand
feel
it.
like in the beginning, like when you're dating somebody, no, you're not going to know if y'all want to be together or not. Cool.
Right.
But I feel like over time, like by y'all having them conversations, something should be coming up at least about your future. And it's like most of the time, you know, you in a lustful situation because you know this person not going to be in your future. Like
no plans.
So it's like instead of people just faking the funk or whatever they call themselves doing, just like be honest and just be like, you know what? I like us just like this. Like us hanging out, you know, hooking up every once in a while. Like that's cool for me and that's where it can stay. But like, no, people just like gotta hear they kick and eat it too. And it's like, then guys be mad when females don't want to conform to that. And it's like, if you can just be honest in the beginning with me, you never know. I might be your hoe. Like, I might be your little slut. Like, you never know. But it's like, walk me into your world. Let me know what I'm getting myself into just so that way you don't waste your time with me and I won't waste my time with you.
I feel like that just go back to like if you like intentional dating or not, because these are the questions that we should be asking
For sure.
at least when we exchange number. All right, we exchange number. All right, Tom.
I mean,
James.
over time, you're going to start having these conversations because I feel like sometimes you never know, like, what the person may be going through or something. Like, I feel like I ain't going just right off the big, like, so what's your intentions? Like, you want to be me, you want to be me. Like, over time, I feel like as you get to learn the person and kind of like go on some dates, you'll start kind of being able to like open up more and more. Because for me, I'm not going to come off the bat and just say, like, what's your intentions with me? Like,
I don't think you have to say that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to. No.
Yeah, but I just still feel like you just need to ask some questions. Listen,
let's get down to the nitty gritty.
I'm really dating to find a husband.
Right.
Like, are you? I'm not saying that we supposed to be married tomorrow, but is that something that you're, you know, trying to do, moving forward in your future? Like something simple as that. But I feel like those questions need to be asked because you done got to know the person. You done probably fell in love with the person, and then the person gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want that."
Right.
You already invested all this time.
Yeah.
You done invested all this time, so I just feel like. I don't know what questions you need to ask, but I feel like that's something.
Asking something,
yeah, making sure that you're on the same page.
Exactly.
But you know, there are people out here in the world like Airbnb.
Oh,
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Sip the tea. Sip the tea on that one. Because Airbnb was in 3 different relationships, including me.
Yo, so this is the group chat.
Right.
You know,
Airbnb
nicknames, just
could have
by the
been
way.
married to all of us, all 3 of us. And when you said have your cake and eat it too, it was a song he used to play all the time, and that was what the song
so he
said.
was really showing you.
Was it Trey Songz?
It may have been Trey.
So he got a song like that?
He might. But you know, that man right there, Houdini.
Not
You hear me?
Houdini. You know what?
Houdini.
I'm sorry he even came into your
we
life.
not even going to talk. And we sitting on the blue couch. But
favorite
anyway, yes. Airbnb, y'all, was in a relationship with me, a relationship with another girl, 2 other girls. The other 2 knew about each other. And they knew about me. But I didn't know about them.
That's insane.
I just couldn't understand how you spent all this time with me every day. All day. Every 365 days.
Baby, they are crafty because you be like,
I want to know how though. How do you date all these people at the same time? And half of the time they don't get caught. But I feel like with his situation, because the other females knew about you, it didn't make it hard for him to get around. You know, so that was probably a way of, you know, him being able to do what he was doing. But if none of y'all knew, that would have been crazy. Like he would have needed an award for that.
He was a trickster, okay? But shout out to him. That was a good one.
He ain't getting no shout out.
Oh, he don't get a shout
Hell
out.
no.
not from us.
Right.
Because we went through it too.
Right. It was good while it lasted, but no, he ain't getting no damn shout out.
Absolutely not. Because that was wild.
Yeah.
That was a wild
One
ride.
for the books.
But it started out lusting.
Yeah.
It started out. I met that man at my bonfire party. You wasn't there.
I was there. I wasn't there for the first one.
The second one.
Yeah,
Right.
The
second bonfire party.
When you said he loved you when you start picking up the trash.
Picking up the trash. He said he loved him a good earthly woman.
Because you was out there picking up trash. What?
That
you should have ran.
Should have
Talking about he was going to tell the grandkid. Sir. That made me drop.
But wait, did you believe the stuff though? Like honestly, did it make you fall over?
No.
No, it didn't make you fall in love.
Because community service turns you on.
Right.
What?
People have their kinks.
Right.
No.
He might just be into girls that's into earth.
No, he's not.
All right.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right. So how does different love languages impact relationships, would you say?
If you like physical touch and ain't nobody touching you, rubbing on you, holding you, kissing you, that's not a good deal. Right. Because I need my booty rubbed on. I like to be in a bath every now and then. Candles. I like that old school romance.
Yeah, it's not a lot of that. It's not a lot of that. Well, I don't know. For me, it's not a lot of that for me. I can't speak for nobody else. Maybe other people are experiencing it, but
we need to get you some of that.
Soon.
Some who?
Get you some of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I had it close with a YN, but
not with a YN. Taj,
Come
is you
on,
a cougar?
What? Listen, YN's up right now.
I'm a vehicle.
They are. Y'all know the YNs are.
They
up.
are.
Is this how you do it? The YNs are up. Okay.
Listen, ain't nobody. Listen.
Ain't nothing wrong with a YN.
I don't got
he got his shit
and
together.
it was just basic stuff, that should be just done. Like getting my car washed, putting gas. You see my gas tank is low. You just put gas in it.
Right.
Opening up the car door.
Right. And the old H is doing that.
They not doing that.
The old is, y'all.
They
got $40 for you though. $40.
No,
$40.
The price should have went up by now. Y'all still out here getting $40.
It's an inflation.
I hope not.
Wow.
Cost of living.
Cost of living went
It should be a cola 2%.
Yeah.
Listen.
The YN. Listen. The old H's.
They gotta get it together.
The 40 and ups. Nah.
I still can't see myself dating somebody that's like 10 years older, 20 years older. I don't know. I think it's just like the fear. I don't know. Why am I so intimidated by it? But I feel like it's because since I was younger, I always had that type of attention on me and I never liked it. So I'm like, I don't think I want one of them.
I don't want no pop though.
At least like 5 years is my max.
5 years?
I can
good
see
number.
that. 5 years.
5 years up, 5 years down?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we can definitely say that. Because I say YNs is a possibility. Depends.
It depends.
It
Yeah.
depends.
On your maturity level.
You had to have went through so much shit in life where you really can relate to me. Because it's like, if we won't be talking about Power Rangers and, the Kid Boys and like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, I need to be on some like really mature Not the Power Rangers. I'm just saying, because sometimes one time I remember I had went to the bank and I had met this YN. So I'm coming out the bank, whatever. He on me, whatever. He like, yeah, I just want to take you out, whatever, show you a good time. I'm like, okay, well, let me know where you want to go. So we go out, we met up, we went out to eat. And this man ain't had nothing to talk about. Yo, y'all would have thought that like I was in there with like a gun to his head. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, he did not have anything to say, and I felt bad because it was like I was really ready to just get up and leave. But I was like, I'm trying to give it, a chance because I feel like maybe I do come off a little intimidating to people. So he younger than me, give him a little chance. Yo, I said never again.
Never again.
I cannot. The only way that I would date a young nigga is if I didn't know like that was his age, but I already kind of seen him a little bit. Like I already see like what he working with. He got stuff together. That it probably wouldn't matter to me. But it's like coming off the back, I'm be like, you how old? my God.
The thing about the YNs, it's like they try to make themselves be someone they're not. Some of them, not all of them. This one YN that I briefly encountered.
Yeah, what's his name? I don't remember.
His what we gonna call him? He don't have a name right.
All right,
He
it's
don't
fine.
even, he's
Mr.
done.
Anonymous.
He's done for anyway. It was like, why do you have this mask on? Like, yeah, I got this business and I have that business and I'm doing this over here and I'm doing that over there, and yeah, you would be lucky to. Please sit down.
Not
Sit
a
down.
bragger. Don't nobody like a bragger.
Sit
Be
down.
about it, please.
Sit down, because you're driving a. You know what? I'm not even gonna put him out
Because
there
that
like
don't
that.
even, yeah, don't even
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna put
Don't
him
do
out
it.
there like that. But how you were hyping yourself up, that's not you, boo. Mm-mm.
I ain't doing all that talking. Like, you gonna see it for yourself.
Right.
Like, if I gotta do all that, ain't no point.
But then you got the OHs who everything is because back in the day I was about to get
I
signed to
cannot.
this label and I was
can't.
about
Not
to
the
play
back in the
ball.
day.
I
This
can't with a
person
back in the day. I cannot with a back in the day.
I was wearing Lululemon.
Because nobody cares. Because what you doing now? What you got now?
What are you doing now?
Right.
Nothing.
Because that's all that matters. Like, if it ain't happening now, don't talk about it. Boy.
Exactly.
I'm correct.
Saj, you started us on this YN stuff.
Exactly.
So we want to hear about
Yes.
your YNs. You got a few? You got a couple in the pocket?
I don't got nobody.
What?
Speaking of which, are y'all single or looking for a relationship?
Ooh.
Can we put that in the group chat? It's like,
Do we want the world to know?
well, I'll say I am single.
Oh.
Now, I ain't gonna say I'm looking for anything because, like, right now I'm just focusing on myself. But I can say this time is like way more intentional than it's ever been, because I realized that although that I have a tendency to like be single in between relationships, I noticed like I really wasn't working on myself. Like, even though I was single, I felt good because it's like, all right, I go to bed at night, ain't nobody cheating on me. Like, I ain't gotta worry about this nigga not answering. And when I call, like, and me being mad. So it's like, in that process, I realized I wasn't even healing myself. I wasn't working on me.
Right.
I was just existing. Like, okay, I'm single now. What's next? So, like, I feel like this time around is just like way more intentional for me. Like, I'm just looking for what makes me happy and just kind of like taking my time. Like, I want to learn like what it really means to be in a relationship, because for me, I feel like I never really gave it really like much thought, like how a relationship should look, or just like
Or
what
what
I
you
need to
wanted.
bring.
Right.
Yeah, because most of the time I'm looking for what it gives me. Like, I want to have this, I want to have that. I don't think about, okay, how do I reciprocate it? So
Wow.
I'm just trying to be intentional this time around, but again, single.
That's growth. That's growth.
Yes,
right there.
it is.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. You know,
on,
I
tell
don't like to put my
people.
relationship status out there, you know, but I am single. I'm single, been single for a while.
Okay.
I'm focusing on me as well, my career, my friendships,
Yes.
nurturing the people around me. But I'm open.
So that means
don't
you're
waste my
single
time.
and mingling.
Don't waste my time.
That means you're single.
come around here
and
playing.
mingling out here.
Yeah, because I don't have time for the BS. But you know, if you want to date me, let me know.
Now let me know.
Let me know. Natasha.
I'm single.
just like that.
I'm single.
What time?
You single, you need somebody to come nurse you.
Yes.
Back to
Any
health.
doctors out there?
Right.
Anybody?
Holistic.
Yeah, I'm single, but I'm open. I'm open. I'm not closed off to it. But again, like y'all guys said, I'm just basically focusing on myself and what I like and what I need from a partner. So yeah.
Because I'm looking for that divine masculine. Okay? Not no karmics, no twin flames. Keep them away from me. Thank you.
I feel like I want somebody that's going to stimulate my mind, not my vagina, because that she is done. She not doing nothing. She not taking no applications at this time. But no, like stimulate my mind, because that shit matters, and I feel like it really does kind of help you understand like the type of person that you have and that you're dealing with. Because like if a guy coming to you and he like, listen, I got this and that going on. I need help with this and that. And it's like, if you can't even give him a piece of advice or at least guide him the right direction, like that might be a situation that you might not need to get yourself in, because you probably need to like focus on rebuilding your own damn self, honestly. Like, and I feel like as an adult, you know, like we should be more resourceful in our own life so we can be in others, you know? So
Yeah.
if you ain't stimulating my mind before my vagina,
Right.
It ain't gonna work.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
And that's all a part of taking that time for yourself to build yourself up so you can attract what you want. That's going to reciprocate the energy that you give out. Because I've been on this celibacy journey, and
Let's talk about that.
Celibacy will keep you out of the Lululand, baby.
Whew, hey, you seeing clear, like was I
crystal
doing
clear.
that? Like
Okay?
I was accepting shit like that.
2020 vision.
Yes, for sure.
2020. Somebody could be 10 miles away, and I see the bullshit from 10 miles away.
10 miles away.
Stay right down there with
Right.
it.
Go on.
But yeah, I feel you. It's like, it's more to life than, I don't know what it is about. That's the lust.
Yeah.
That lust
It
energy.
is the lust. Yeah.
Because I don't even think about it. I'm starting to understand a lot of times that when I meet men and they have that lustful energy, it's kind of like they project it onto us. Like, I wasn't even thinking about sex.
Right. Now here we go.
Yeah.
And then it don't help because, like, again, if you physically attracted to this person, they come around you and they be like, he smell good. He look good. He breathe good. His breath smell good. Like, everything just attracting you. Like, it's like, what's that? Like, the arousal. Like,
the pheromones.
yeah, like, you start getting all tingly and stuff. Like, ooh, what is that? That's lust, girl. That's lust. Stay away.
Stay away.
Or at least keep your legs closed.
Please.
Like,
clean. Yeah.
Well, ladies, that wraps up the first episode.
go us.
Go, honey.
So before we end it, I would like to do affirmations to close it out. I guess I'll start first. My affirmation would be, I am worthy.
Yes.
Britt?
I am deserving.
My affirmation would be, I am loved.
All right.
Okay, ladies. I
'Cause
like
you
those.
must affirm yourself, ladies
sure.
and
Every day.
gentlemen, our viewers, whoever's watching. Affirm yourself every day and just command the day that you want. Command what you want over your life. That's important.
Absolutely, I agree. So, guys, grow and glow with us. You can find us on Instagram at 3honeys_podcast and YouTube 3honeys podcast. So, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more to come.
Yes.
See ya.